Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. United Community Bank, an independent family-owned and operated bank committed to empowering customers to achieve their financial goals. Member FDIC. Frazee Family Foods, what a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today at the Frazee City Office and Police and Fire Department Complex with Police Chief Tyler Trigloff. Hi, Tyler.
Morning, Hank.
How are you doing today?
Not too bad. It's a little warm.
Yeah, and humid.
Yeah, last couple days, and the rain last night, making that farming a little difficult sometimes.
Yeah, well, and it's fall is here, and it's hunting time and everything else.
Yeah, hunting season has already started. Bow hunting has started. Youth duck hunting, early goose season, and talking about that, my youth firearms safety has started, or is starting, in about a week. And class is full, so don't try to register. We filled the class in about 2 days. Last spring we had 11 kids. This fall we have 20 or more. There's a waiting list, but we'll get them in next spring. So that starts, and about my 12th or 13th year of teaching class, and we take the kids out. We have 6 classes. We take the kids out, and after they pass their tests, and do a field day and get them ready for deer hunting.
Well, you know, this is a critical thing up in this country. We still have stuff out in the woods that'll eat you.
Yeah. We talk a little about that. We talk about safety and survival. Firearm safety, obviously. You know, our 3 main firearm safety rules are: treat every firearm as if it were loaded. Don't point your gun at anything you don't want to shoot, and know your target and what is beyond.
And then, of course, you said, you know, the other thing is, you know, when you go out in the woods, let people know where you're going and when you're going to be back.
Absolutely. Aside from the firearm safety, just safety in general is, yes, make a note. Let somebody know where you're going and when you plan to return. Seems every year up just north of here, up in the refuge, there's a lost hunter. And I don't know that area. Just a few roads going through, but then we get a search and rescue out, and we'll try to find you.
It's a big area, too.
It is. And, you know, speaking with that, as far as lost hunters, we've also been training with our rescue and fire tree stand safety. We had a drill with the fireman's dummy, and we had an unconscious person up in our deer stand, and we had to get them out of there. And that actually went really well. And I see Vergus trained in that last week. So the area departments will be ready if we have any unfortunate situations.
Well, and we know how that goes. My good friend Marsh Koska, former president of the Sportsman's Club, fell out of the deer stand one year and did a number on him.
Yeah, and the biggest thing now is just have your cell phone with. It's not illegal to have a cell phone. It's illegal to text your buddy there's a deer coming, but there's nothing wrong with bringing it with. Kind of the saying nowadays, when I grew up hunting, you go in when you're cold, then you have a warmer stand, and you go in after you eat all your food. Now we got nice warm stands, and you go in when your phone is dead.
You know, that seems to be it. You aren't supposed to be out there using your phone. You're supposed to be watching for deer.
Well, that's why I go with the little guy, and I can take my nap or catch up on the news, and I'll let him do the hunting for me.
And so how are things going with Frazee Rescue?
Rescue's great. We've equipment is good. We've had training with our 4-wheeler and the sled, pull-behind trailer, so if we do need to get back in the woods, we're ready to go.
Well, you know, and this is always important, you know. It's that time of the year, people. Safety, safety, safety. School's going. Everything's going. We're going to have a lot of people coming through the area here that are going to be coming up for hunting seasons. Pay attention. Know where your animals are. Know where your kids are. And, you know, like we say, you know, if you're going to go out in the woods, let somebody know where you're going and when you're going to be back.
Yeah, that's number one. And then with your hunting party, know where they're at also, so we don't have an accidental shooting if somebody is walking through the woods. Wear your blaze orange, life jackets when you're duck hunting, and have a safety kit with.
Well, I appreciate you being on the program, Tyler, and I appreciate all you do for the city and the kids, helping these kids learn what it's like to enjoy Minnesota in the fall.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll see you again, sir.
Right, next time.
Yeah. And we'll be right back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee.
Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar, perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and I'm down here in the beautiful VFW 7702 in downtown Frazee with VFW manager Ann Almondson. Hi, Ann.
Hi, Hank. Nice to see you.
Same here. The VF is, I know Sunday's a big thing around here, with football season going.
Oh, football kicked off. We start doing a potluck now. Every time the Vikings play at noon, we have potluck come in. We've had some amazing dishes. We do a top 3 prize tier. So, if you bring in the best dish, you get a prize. It's worth it.
Well, that's a pretty good deal, and people like me, us single guys, we like to come down for that. And sometimes we bring some of our own stuff along, too, because it's always fun down here. This is the only one place that's open in town where you can watch football on a Sunday.
And to be honest, the last 2 weeks that we've done it, the top 3 prizes have all gone to single older guys. You've brought down your crock pots of whatever you cook at home, and it's been a hit. Plus we have $4.50 pitchers. You can't beat that. $4.50 for a pitcher of beer.
No, that's a great deal.
All the day.
And, so the other thing is, you've got an event coming up here at the end of the month.
A little event, just a little thing we like to call Rib Fest. On the 28th of September, we're going to, right around 1 o'clock, we're going to have inflatables for the kids. We're going to have games, some carnival games, different things going on for the kids. We have live music going all day. 3 o'clock, we're going to start serving the ribs. That's our cookers have been instructed at 3 o'clock we start serving. So 3 o'clock the ribs will be hot and ready to go, and we'll take it from there. I mean, the rest of the day kind of plays itself.
So now, if a person wants to get in on cooking, or what's the procedure?
We have a link on our website, the vfw.org. And there's a link right on there that you can sign up. It's a $40 registration fee that covers the cost of your ribs. Or you can come down to the VFW here. We've got registration forms, paper ones ready to go, and talk to me. I'm happy to help you out, get you signed up. We've already got 9 teams signed up. We've got about, between all of them, I'd say about 95 racks of ribs registered. So we've got a pretty good start right now, but we will certainly welcome more people.
And then, so when they come down and they want to eat ribs, is it, what is it, $1 a bone or something?
We're negotiating on that still. So it's going to be right around there. It's going to be cheap. We want it to be a family-friendly, affordable event for everybody. So we're going back and forth. We're deciding on the price, and I'm not going to comment on that yet, but it'll be cheap.
So are they going to be set up behind the building? Okay.
Yep, we're going to have that whole alley blocked off. Like I say, the inflatables for the kids, that's going to take up some space. All these big cookers that are coming in, that's going to take up some space. We're going to have, it's going to be that whole alley behind us. Rib Fest.
Well, I tell you, it's a great time down here. I've been down here for a few of them, and I really enjoy it because and last year we cooked, but that's the first time we ever cooked on the ribs on the Sportsman's Club grill, and the new one that we have. And we realized that the grill cooks a lot hotter than we thought it did.
Are you saying you had some overcooked ribs?
Yes, we had some that looked like they had been through a atomic blast.
So have you worked out the kinks now? Are you coming to Rib Fest?
Well, I
haven't seen the registration yet.
Well, I just got back from vacation, but we talked over before I left about doing this, and the cooker's still at my house, so I'm figuring we're going to be bringing her down here, and Kevin Cooper from the Sportsman's Club and be down here, and I think Marsh Koska will be doing some judging.
Oh my, and he's no joke. He's got training on judging, so it's going to be a big event, and you guys have your kinks worked out, so you're going to be some fierce contenders.
Well, I hope so, and it's a great time. Now, what are the hours of the VF during the week?
It's a little mix and match, but we have Monday through Thursday we're open from 3 to 11 p.m. and then Friday and Saturday we go late for the party crowd. So we open at noon and we don't close till 1 a.m. And then on Sundays we open. On the noon games, we open at 11:30 now, so that people can come in, get their dishes set up for potluck, and get settled in, get a good spot. And then we stay open till it's usually 10 o'clock on Sundays. We might go later though, because we do have people that come in and do open mic night. So if they're going and they're having a good time jamming and everybody's having a good time, we let it go. So 10 o'clock for sure though. Yeah.
Well, Ann, I appreciate you being on the program, and I appreciate you putting this Rib Fest together, because it's going to be a great time. So y'all come down September 28th. Be here by 3 at the latest. Come sooner. Bring the kids. Let them play on the inflatables. Come down here and see Ann and the crew here at the VFW on West Main in beautiful downtown Frazee, and support your local VF. And let's see if we cannot burn all the ribs this year and get some good ones. So thanks for being on the program, man.
Thanks for coming down, Hank.
You know, and as we always say, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor. The next person you wave at could be your next best friend. And we'll catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.